It is officially Barrett-Jackson auction day.
2024 E-Ride 300 SEL sedan, 71 Pontiac Trans Am, Firebird Trans Am with a 455 HO.
As you can see, I have my luggage right here. Literally nobody's home. I just flew in from Boston up to Florida. I am here right now. Grandparents not around. They are on their own retirement trip. I had this car. I was up a month ago. I wrote them a check. I took the title. I registered this car at the Barrett-Jackson auction. I sent the photos that they needed. I sent pictures of the odometer, the VIN tag, everything they need to get this thing listed up for sale in their catalog, on their website, and we're gonna run it through the Barrett-Jackson auction, which is tomorrow, which is really, really exciting. Now, this car had been sitting in a garage for a while, so in between time, interim, I paid an auto detailer locally to come by here and take care of this car, and it is phenomenal. They did an excellent, excellent job on this car. The paint looks great, minimal swirl marks anywhere. It looks awesome. The chrome wheels are good. The tires are dressed. Now, there was a little bit of damage to this car, I think right here. Nope, I think maybe like a little bit right around here. We're gonna try to take care of that today. And also just go through the car one more time before we send it off to the auction. My uncle, I had them pull the car out of the garage and lock the keys in it. Let me hope we can get in. And I took a set of keys home with me a month ago. So we should be able to get in this car, start it up, and drive it. And there's already one problem, which I'll tell you about in just a second. So this car has 68,258 miles. Now, we've already come across our first issue. They owned this car, they've owned it since 2004. Well, recently they transferred the title from her name to both of their names. And when they issued the title, they kind of guessed the mileage. I think they wrote 68, let's go check. Here we go. They wrote 68,432. Now here's the problem, here's the issue. The mileage is 68,258. So there's almost a 200-mile variation on the title from the car, and they just titled this car. I can't run this car through the auction with it having less mileage than title actually says, because that would be an odometer discrepancy, which we're actually having with the auction. So before we even get there, I have to drive roughly 200 miles all day today just to get the mileage up to what the title says, so all the numbers match, which is just annoying and frustrating. It's like semantics on little things, but mileage makes a big difference. Like if we go to a service station and they type in the wrong mileage, it gets reported on the Carfax that way, and then forever it says odometer discrepancy, which is a really, really big deal. I've been talking too much.
Are you serious?
Let's go for a ride in this Corvette.
All right, first things first, today is prep day. So tire pressure lights on. Wow, these wheels look good. This car looks good. I'm gonna prep this whole car, and we're gonna start with the tire pressure. So we'll start right there. It's hot in the state. And as soon as I started pulling out of the driveway, I saw a bird fighting a snake. I don't know that there's anything more Florida than that right there. All right, I'm in northern South Florida. I have to drive roughly 200 miles. We're at 0.4 miles, which means I'm just gonna be driving. I have places to be today, and I'm just gonna kill time until later. I'm gonna just sit in the seat until later. Wish me luck.
A few moments later.
You know, I have to say, I've driven far distances with no issues. When there's no destination, this is monotonous. It's like counting down the minutes by the seconds, or the hours by the seconds. It seems like forever, so I just switched over to my tripometer. It's been 8 miles. I have a long way to go. And I'm only 27 miles in, stopped at a Wawa for lunch. This is a long trip to nowhere. About 80 miles in, and although the AC works, it is freaking hot. I forgot how sweaty my back gets in the state of Florida. Annoying thing about this Corvette, now, what side's the gas gauge on? I don't know. So let me find out. Sometimes there's an arrow that points. This one doesn't have that. So oftentimes, the side that the nozzle is on that pump is normally the side that the gas tank is on. So I went in here. This is where you release it. You can see it right there. So I park on that side. I pop it. I get out of the car. Oh, wrong side. So not the case in Corvette. All right, we are on the road again. I am sadly 70 minutes from a place I need to be in 60 minutes, which they are not going to be happy about. I'm going to be late to Dr. Color Chip. If you watch my Lexus LS 400 video, Dr. Color Chip gave me the hookup on that Lexus LS and just completely changed the look of that car. I'm going to swing by because I got to grab some black paint from Dr. Color Chip. I'm going to touch up that bumper. So in the next scene, I'll show you how we're going to fix some serious paint damage on a bumper and make it look near perfect. My manager does not tolerate tardiness. She is going to be pissed. I wasn't anticipating traffic. Always anticipate traffic, but I had to put the mileage on this car. Lanes are closing. It's consolidating down to one lane.
A few minutes later.
Here's one of the fun parts about my job. You get to actually see like behind the scenes. Actually, my whole channel is about seeing behind the scenes, but now you get to see behind the scenes of a YouTuber, like what it's like being a YouTuber, because I have to set up a storyline. Everything has like a beginning, a middle, and end. Sometimes there's a little bit of drama. Dr. Color Chip is one of my partners, so if you saw my Lexus LS 400 video, the transition was unbelievable. They're gonna hook me up with the paint on the Corvette too. We're gonna fix some spots before I bring it down to the Barrett-Jackson auction, and you guys get to see behind the scenes of what it's like to be a partner with somebody on YouTube. So they partner up with me with some of my videos. You may have seen that I have a huge commercial kit from them.
Dr. Color Chip right here. Hello.
Good, thank you. So we'll go right in the back. The car's already staged, so you get like a behind the scenes view of what goes on.
Go in here, paint mixing station's there. Here we go. Hey.
There you go, Mr.
How you doing?
No, hold on, say hello to this guy.
Hi there, how can I help you?
Hey man, what happened was I was calling the chip guy, man. I saw your video, and I was just saying, hey man, is there a way I can make sure he gets credit? I saw your video, and I've been watching you guys. We're watching for a couple years, so
The guy, one of the guys,
it was cool. They said you were there, so I was like, hey man, that's great.
I appreciate it. You're actually on camera right now, if you don't mind. I'm shooting a clip, so you can say hello to yourself.
Hello to myself. How about that?
Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching too. I appreciate that support.
Hey man, you do a great job on your videos, man. And again, it made me like I literally just bought a car with a paint chip, and your video played the same day and night. And
You couldn't have called it a better time. Your timing is amazing. Thank you.
Hey man, just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Little guys like me.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, it's all right. I thought you...
So here's their warehouse.
Dr. Color Chip stuff everywhere.
The main reason I'm here is for them to tell me everything that I did wrong with the Lexus. They get to help me up by taking care of the Corvette, but really, I made some mistakes, and they're gonna correct me on all of them because they were sure to tell me of everything that I didn't do right. So we're gonna fix it today. So before I even dive into fixing the Corvette with Dr. Color Chip, something caught my eye under a car cover. I took the car cover off and want to learn a little bit about it. Let's check out this Mustang over here, which I think is it a 64 and a half? 65? All right, 65, if you know 64 and a half, first year of the Mustang, convertible, in red, with white interior, 65 trickled in. So same car, identical. Do you mind talking about your car?
This car is a 1965 Mustang. It's just got the straight six. So, you know, most people back in the day would put the big engines in them, and my dad kept the same engine in it.
They came with a 289, they come with a 302 as well?
No, it did, but not this one. This was just a straight six,
Okay.
this original. I call it the Cruiser.
Yeah.
But anyways, long story short, my dad bought this car when I was 15 years old. I'm 54 years old now. He bought it from a little old lady, and she was the original owner. It was pea green. It's fun to drive. It's
Walnut?
Yep. And
Is it a rim blowhorn or center horn?
It's center.
Yeah.
Center. But yeah, it's got the pony interior and whatnot. She would start right up, not a problem. She's straight and clean and fun. But yeah,
See
thank
these
you.
things still alive. Thanks for showing it to us.
Yeah, she's a fun one.
This is awesome. Let's make this awesome. The behind the scenes version of my GoPro, now you get the professional version. We are at Dr. Color Chip. I'm honored to have you fix my car for me, or at least show me everything that I did wrong. I did a video, LS400, car came out amazing. Customer was really happy. I got an email saying, Craig did this wrong, Craig did that wrong, Craig did that wrong.
That was Joe. He
I
was
want to
ripping
show
into
him.
you a little
Yeah,
bit.
he tore me a little bit. I want to see everything that I've done wrong, and you can correct me for the next project. And who better to do it than you? Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, I'm Dan McCool. I'm the owner of Dr. Color Chip. We've been around for about 21 years. Craig is one of our more recent Dr. Color Chip commercial system users. He did a very good job on the video that he released the other day. A couple things that we noticed in the process that he did that wasn't quite right, and I'll walk you guys through that so you can see, you know, the proper technique to get the best results.
We can take care of some of this stuff right here, which goes across the fender.
Yes.
And then the bumper too, and then not just the bumper, it actually goes along the edge all the way to right here.
Really have to go over it with the prep solution, but this is a simple, quick way to clean the panel that you're going to address.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to try to get paint on the panel and start to fill in those areas, and we're going to let this dry while we're working the chip in the other area.
A few moments later.
What you want to make sure is you shake this up aggressively for a few seconds before you dispense it onto the cloth. And I
Use a lot, right?
I dispense about a $50 size section there. And then use the flat of your 4 fingers, grab it like this.
And it didn't dry out or anything, cloth is still good to go?
Yeah, it's fine. And start here and
Just side to side. I
go
was going in
side to
circles.
side. Yeah.
You can start to see
Yeah,
it
from here you can see
disappear.
it a little better if you want to get over on this side.
I'm not
'Cause
putting any
what you
pressure
do
on
is you
it.
keep your eye close to the panel, Craig, and allow your hand to go past the blob of paint.
Right.
Because once you see that the
Up and
excess
down as
paint's
well, or
gone-
just
yeah.
side to side?
And then we move it for a second. I'm gonna quickly wipe. I still see the paint there,
Yeah.
so keep going. You got a little work to do.
Oh yeah, this is different from what I was doing.
Okay, stop
how I
again.
saw it. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good fill.
This is their DIY kit. It's available in all colors specific to your vehicle. So you can find your paint code, you can go online, you can order it to your color. This is available on their website at drcolorchip.com. And if you use code FW10, you can get 10% off anything you purchase on their website. There's a link in my description for it. This is the kit I have. This is the commercial kit. And it has, what, 100 plus colors, right? I can eyeball the colors and mix and match whatever car and color I have. This is their commercial, like, do-it-all kit if you're an auto detailer, if you're auto sales, auto repair, auto body. This is the kit to have. Also a decent little side hustle if it's something you're interested in. I beat these guys up pretty hard on the price for this. If you mention my name, Flying Wheels, just on their website with the link in the description, huge discounts, like show discounts, right?
Show special.
Show special pricing for Flying Wheels viewers. You can check it out with their with the link in the description right down below. Thank you, Dr. Color Chip. Now it's time to sell this Corvette. Cross my fingers and hope we do well with it. The B-roll, me leaving?
Yeah.
All right, you can get me on camera too. So we are done with Dr. Color Chip and we're going to Barrett-Jackson from here. I still have to put 30 miles on this car, so the mileage actually matches. This is the most ridiculous thing. It wasted my entire day. Behind the scenes camera crew, and then the GoPro camera crew. Thank you very much, Mackenzie and Alexa, Relevant Marketing, taking care of everything for me. All right, so let's do some B-roll of me pulling out slowly and making the car look really good.
You get to see what it's really like behind production. Videoing.
So now you get to see how it's shot. And my social media manager right here that makes everything happen. Bye. All right, I have an issue and this is crazy. So we're going to the auction and it is 16 miles away and I have to go 22 miles. So I have to figure out a way to put an extra 6 miles on this car so the mileage matches. This is so stressful, so ridiculous.
A few minutes later.
I have 14 miles to go and I'm not 14 miles away. I don't want to just keep driving in traffic now. This is so annoying. I just drove by Barrett-Jackson. I'm 3 miles off for a mile, so I need to put on a mile and a half out, mile and a half back. And I did what I'm supposed to do, so that's good. I'm going to accomplish it, although I'm late for 2 different meetings now. Bingo! I hit the mileage, 68,432. The mileage officially matches what my grandmother wrote in on the title. We are gold, and we're about a mile away, so we'll actually be over on the miles, which is perfect. And we're pulling in any second now. And then if you look at the mileage, 33, and there is the auction right there. So we tracked this out just like a mathematician. Perfect. Thing or just leave it alone?
Start, turn it off, and get out of here.
Oh, love it. All right, thank you. I thought it was a process. Doesn't sound like it.
No,
thank
not
you.
for you, for us.
For you now. Good, take it. It's all yours. Yeah, 68,433. And there she is, all done. Mileage matches, 2 keys, 2 remotes, 68,433 miles. All black, chips fixed, car detailed, wheels cleaned, driven, car's awesome. Ready for sale, no reserve, which is scary. Next step, we run this thing through. There are some pretty cool cars here. Dodge Viper, newer body style, GTS Dodge Viper from Colorado. Look at that thing with the, like that saddle brown interior. What a beautiful car. If you don't know, I am a pretty big Dodge Viper fan.
The next day.
All right, it's the next day, and it is officially Barrett-Jackson auction day. My car runs through tomorrow. I have to go drop off the title, eat my popcorn chips, and then register, do all my paperwork, and find my car and hope that it's all set up. I think it is, but we're gonna go find out right now. Welcome to the entrance of the Barrett-Jackson auction. All new cars. We have our Hennessy stuff here. We have Chevy here. Is that an E-Ray? Is that an E-Ray? What is this? What is this? Yes, 2024 E-Ray. I have an order on one of these. Haven't gotten the call saying it's ready yet, but that will be in my possession sometime soon with the forged wheel. Wow, that is cool. And here we have a Hennessy C8, Hennessy wheels, C8 non-Z06. You can tell obviously because of the cutout right there. And then a Venom right here. Wow. I'm actually pretty nervous because I'm going to register now. I pulled a car and then I got a number for tomorrow, a better number on a better day. I don't know that it's even registered yet. I don't know that it's up online. I don't know that if it's in the right place. I haven't signed any documentation, which should have been done a week ago. So all of this is really unconventional and not how they work because they are extremely organized. So I have a $700 sell fee no matter what to like list it. And so it's not a sell fee, it's like a listing fee. And then 10% seller fee, I think. So it's gonna cost a good amount of money when it sells at no reserve, which I'm terrified about. And we're just gonna go inside here, register. I get my seller pass, I get my parking pass, free drinks and food, I think, because I'm a seller. So you get, I could have gone to a gala last night. Unfortunately, I didn't go, I would have liked to. So registration is right here. Oh, I'm missing the ATC 110. Shoot. So the description was never corrected and it still says mileage inconsistency. They do not list the mileage anywhere on their website or on their description. I asked if they could correct it. We wrote it up as odometer states and title states actual. So it has been corrected on the description. So it's live and active online and the description will be edited and corrected. So we should be okay. And the corrected version, 68,433, title states actual mileage, odometer reads. Perfect, thank you so much. So after all that headache, all the driving, all the mileage, everything, my grandfather signed it in the incorrect place. So they weren't gonna give me my seller badge or consign the car after all of that. So I convinced them to let me sign the affidavit that he signed in the incorrect area. No fraud intended, had it notarized, all set, but we really have to convince everybody that we can do this, we can do that, can we please do this, and it's all about talking to the right person. A bidder and a consigner, all set after lots and lots of hoops to jump through. First gen Mitsubishi 3000 GT, it is a twin turbo, meaning it is a VR4. Yes, VR4. A lot of these came all-wheel drive, 6-speed, twin turbo, 6 cylinders. The big three, the Supra, the Skyline, the 3000 GT, they were all competitors in Japan. And then obviously in the US markets, minus the Skyline in the early 90s. And now that I'm registered, I guess we should go find, well, that is a clean Monte Carlo SS. I guess we should go find my Corvette to make sure it's actually here and checked in the appropriate places. Carmen Ghia, Corvette, Camaro, F1, like an old F100 out there. While we're on our way to find my car, let's see what's inside tent number 1. Is this yeah, this is patina that is supposed to be here. I like how they did that on this 454. So it looks, yeah, they just cleared over the original patina of the car, which is kind of neat. Is it maybe it's intentional. Like, was it actually Florida faded, or did they make it look like this? This is textured, so it actually feels like actual rust. Curious, it's interesting. We have a Cutlass here, 70 probably. I think this is a 70 Cutlass. Sometimes I know my cars. I wish my father was here because that's the stuff he loves. Grand Wagoneer featured in the movie What About Bob? I have one of these, SL 500. Go right down the line. There is some cool, interesting, wow, look at this. What is this? Is this a diesel too? No, 300 SEL sedan. It's an automatic, wide-bodied. This is a strange vehicle. Oh, 6.3. Who knows what this car is? I have zero answers on why and what and how. If my father, Papa Kev, was here, I know exactly where I would find him. It would be at the 71 Pontiac Trans Am, Firebird Trans Am with a 455 HO meaning high output. Pro Touring Coupe. This is a pretty amazing car, and this would have been his dream car when he was in high school, and that's why he is so into these today. Do you like Lamborghini winged doors on Corvettes? Like, not quite a fan of add-on wing doors, gull wing, Lambo doors, whatever. Fun fact about the 57 Thunderbird. 55 did not have porthole windows, and 55 did not have spare on the rear. This is a 57. It has the portholes, but it has no spare. So why is that? And these things are extremely affordable compared to like a 57 Corvette, which is going to be extremely unaffordable. These are $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. I bought my grandfather, Papa Al, one into it for like $22,000, and it's a decent car. And this maybe 30, maybe 40. Go right down the line, 442, 4-barrel, 4-speed, dual exhaust. That's what 442 stands for. I do want to buy myself a Bentley Continental GT Speed. Those cars, super classy, super sporty, very affordable for what they are. Broncos are just through the roof now on values, like $100K to get into a Bronco, a restored Bronco. It's wild. Another T-Bird right there compared to a Corvette right there. These have dropped down in value significantly. This generation C7 Z06, get them around 55 to 60. Hummer EV. We have a Ferrari Testarossa? Yes, this is a Ferrari Testarossa 1989 in a gated 6-speed manual transmission. It does not get more 90s than this color combo
Grand Cherokee. Wow, somebody spent a lot of time on that car. We're getting into the cutlasses again. Why is it getting towed through? Because it's an old muscle car and they're unreliable. So even though they're expensive, they're, you know, they overheat. It's Florida and it's hot. Fun fact about the Volkswagen Thing. This is a Volkswagen Thing convertible. Everything comes off. The doors come off, the top comes off, the hood comes off. So if you get into an accident, everything shatters, blows into pieces. 73 Mach 1. I can tell it's a 73 because these lenses right here face up and down vertically instead of horizontally, which is 70, 71 are horizontally. I have this car in a Cobra Jet in a 4-speed in my garage. It's been there for years. This one's an automatic. For those that follow along, you know I'm a sucker for a conversion van. Well, here we go. Check out these. Wouldn't fit all my kids. I'd need to hire a driver if I had something like this. It gets even better. Let me continue over to here. We're gonna go over to this right here, and it just keeps getting better. I love the teal interior. We have a rear-facing seat that looks like it folds up. So it folds up right here. This is the down position, the up position, and the rear seats, tablets, televisions, starlight ceilings. It even comes with your picnic kit right here. And then look at the view from the rear chairs. And then going into the ultimate, this is what I want one day. So we have a forward-facing camera so we can see what's going on up front from the rear. Here's the rear section of the van, and then let's crawl in from this side. We'll poke our head through the window.
Oh yeah, this is it. No, this one is cool. This one is awesome.
And then your driver's section's right here. I want to climb into this thing to really get a feel of what it looks like.
It's got an espresso machine in it.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
I love the folding seats. I still have my Mercedes SL 500 from the Mecum auction. It's been sitting. We just started getting to it. This, I don't know what this is. Yeah. But it's pretty amazing. For a ride the Charger. Yeah. Seatbelt on for me. See what this thing can do.
All right, guys. 807 horsepower. Let's see how much.
807 horsepower in a 4-door. And I get to sit in the back seat.
All right. Let's see what she's got. Guys. And now we get to enjoy the all-new Mustang Dark Horse. Hey there.
How you doing?
Thank you. What does this have for horsepower?
500, all natural.
5 liter or 5.2?
5 liter.
5 liter?
Coyote 5 liter, all
Yep.
natural. Yep. All right, ready?
Ready.
Here we go.
My Corvette yet, but 79 Rolls Royce, which I think we looked at earlier, $14,500 plus their auction fees. I still haven't found my Corvette, but I'm feeling a Hummer. I bought a Hummer literally 1 year ago this week. Similar to that, I could go for a Hummer. Wait, yeah, that's what I meant. Let's go see that car. See, no matter how nice it is, they don't always run. Almost there, almost there.
Last time.
Almost there. There it is.
A few minutes later.
Well, there is no rhyme or reason to where my Corvette could be. I feel like I need to find it, but I have other places to go to today. It's here. They'll make it run through. Tomorrow morning I'll get here early and figure it out. For now, day one is complete. I have to leave before I end up buying more things. That is not an AMG. If it's an SL 500, non-AMG, because AMGs have double digits. Non-AMGs have triple digits. So someone stuck an AMG badge on this SL 500. Is that an actual M? Those are M wheels, wide body. That is a real M. That's cool to see here. And then here we go, another Hummer. Well, day one is over. We got the mileage on the Corvette. We got the Corvette registered. We got the title all set. Tomorrow, we're running the Corvette through. I can't find it anywhere here. I'm hoping it's just in the appropriate place, looking good for people to look at. I am gonna lose my shirt on a no reserve auction tomorrow. So that will be part 2 or 3 or wherever we're at in this series. Thanks for watching. If you want to follow along, you can subscribe to this channel. We do car videos twice a week. Thumbs ups are just appreciated because they help the algorithm. And if you want a notification for the next video, hit the bell down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Hey, a Z06. Adios. It has begun. Corvette runs through right now, and it's looking pretty darn good today. Greg, it's my grandfather's. He's owned it since '04. So, oh God, this is cheap.